Okay. Looks like we're live. Don't see anything in the chat yet, but I'm just going to assume people are watching. Hello, this is Alpha here. Hope you all had a nice weekend. A little snowy outside for me. And yeah, we'll just jump straight into it. Okay, so guess while we wait, I'll go over the deck that I'm using. Okay, I guess I'll go over that as take this match. Nice. So, yeah, I'll just leave it like that. So this deck has a bunch of air and fire cards, and that's pretty much it. I just put a bunch of air and fire cards and then some other generally good cards like Blitz, Hacks, Slash, Teleport, Gear Grind, and yeah. Let's see here. He has this. Kind of want to get rid of it. I'll just. Yeah, I think I want to kill that. So I'll just Chakram that and build some tempo with Firemander. I also need to clear that red word. Okay, so I can actually guarantee killing that with a light and then Slash. Next turn I can pair of jacks into double yellow jack. It's nice to see Bruno getting some play. So I'll just get my jacks ready. So I think I want to go face with that. So I'll use both jacks to clear the Bruno. And we'll get some lifesteal damage. It's going to play Quadra. So it looks like I'm going to trade a couple things into it before I play other units, just to maneuver around the death effect. So what we get for Head and Clouds? We can actually possibly silent. Okay, we didn't get the silence, but at least we can clear this. So we're going to do that. And he's going to want to play Rumbo next turn, so I'll play Gato just for the tempo. He's going to play that next turn. Let's see here. I have Air Rune, Huntaro. A couple of options. Hello, Zygote. How are you doing? Okay, if I kill that, a Mushka might pop out, or a Halgeist, or any of that. kind of shenanigans. I think this is a play. Just to get a card out of his hand. And for the banner, I'll just clear that. Yeah, I'll clear that. Oh. He got coffee. Well, that's not really good for him, so I'll just get some draw and go face. Okay, so that's going to kill that and get some. So this will be a 6/6/2, and then I can clear that. He's going to trade into that. If he trades into that, this lives. If he trades into that, this dies. Okay, he's not trading, so that's really good for us. We'll just play this to kill the Cloud Guard and get stat buff. Let's see, I can go here. And I'll play this for the banner. And something really neat about Skykeeper, like he can actually counteract the flames that Fuji gives. So that's pretty cool. And now I can decide whether I should add more to the board and hit harder with his face, or to save some units in case he has the board clear. Right now he has 2 cards. I think that if he uses a board clear, then I'm still in a relatively good spot. And if it works out, then I get to end this game faster. Everything's going all right. I think I win here. Just gotta hit his face a couple more times. Oh, this is really nice. I should draw first. Get hacks. Interesting. Guess for the memes, we'll just manage memory and get more out of Blaze Trailblazer. Let's see here. I could have gone for the Farsight before the Trailblazer, but it's really unnecessary at this point. I think I want to clear these units, just to leave no room for him to come back. So I'll just do that. Oh, I don't have enough mana. That's fine. This goes face. I'll trade. Okay. I think we should be pretty set here, unless he has a board clear in that card. Yeah, that's not going to save him. GG's. Go here. So yeah. Okay. I think that match went pretty well. So let's see. This deck right here. So I made a deck earlier. Let me pull it up. This one. Yeah, so I made a fire air deck for Strength Heart. And one day when I was playing a couple matches with this, I was wondering, hey, you know, a lot of these cards are agi. And, you know, there's like the occasional Strength Heart, Strength card or two. And I thought maybe, what's stopping me from trying this in agi-int? And so I've created this deck, of course, with int cards instead of strength. So I have a light, hacks, teleport, and manage memory, just for shenanigans. So, you know, these draw, well, that draws, this is really good for the banner, and it denies them one card from hands, which is really important. It's like card tempo. Like, a card in hand is worth 2 cards in deck. Something like that. Hacks is good for the Hacks gives you an alternate win condition with all the 1-cost cards. This deck doesn't really utilize Unophobia as much as other int decks, but it's nice to have. And then the spell draw is really nice, especially when it pulls one of the heavier cost spells. Chakram is an overall good card, good removal card. Like, it can hit 2 health stealth units. So if the enemy plays Skykeeper, by the way, Skykeeper is Skykeeper is pretty underrated, or at least was. I think people are starting to appreciate it more now because it's 2 costs, and it plays. So you have a unit that your opponent can't target unless he or she has like the perfect counter for this. So like Giza or Chakram, any of that. And a lot of people run targeted removal, which is what this is good against. So they're just sitting there with their handful of single target removal, and they watch as this hits them turn after turn, with them not having any. They just don't have anything to answer this. If like you keep this alive on board and you answer all their units, yeah, they won't be able to address this unless they have like board clear. And you get like 3 face hits with that. Hello, Skrill. Okay, so yeah, there's that. I guess we'll be doing another match. Weaver. I'm not building any decks today. I'm just using a deck I built. Let's see. The deck right here is it's just a bunch of fire and air cards mixed in with some generally good int cards, agi and int cards. So like Blitz. Blitz is really good for the draw. You just dump your hand and then refill. Charkram is good removal. And then, yeah, you just have some other draw cards. And then, you could do it all over again if you wanted to. So we're facing against a Horde deck. I think this is like the aggro variant. Like, I've been seeing a lot more of that recently. So I think I want to compete for board. I might want Air Rune. But I think the draw is better. So we'll go with that. So you could play like Casket, Old Fogey. Okay, I'll just set up board. Next turn I can go Gato Sengus. Let's see here. No, that person ain't me. Faced him a couple of times before. Yep, it's Aquahoric, so we're going to need to dominate board because he's going to flood it with like 1 cost. Buff 1 cost, fun guy shenanigans. Teleport. I think teleport's inconsistent enough for me to not use it, so I'll just go with this. Develop a 1/1 and kill that. Well, you never know. Half the time, and a Wanderer or Scholar account just might be me. Oh, haha. You thought I had units in hand. Well, think again. Okay, so I think I'm going to go Fire Rune. So I'm going to kill that with my face. This will draw either Slash or Skykeeper. Okay. Now, question is, do I want to spend this card? Because this will OOD a random light card, but I won't be able to take advantage of the banner. So I think I'm just going to keep it. I might just Flame Volley next turn just this Fire Sword and just to have a Flames on him. Well, if I do that, then he's just going to take off the Flames and play Burn to Crisp, so guess not. I'm going to use that to trade into his Brimstone. Oh, he wants to dust this, so I guess I'll just phase tank it and trade in the hacks. Oh, wow. He's going to play either one of those, right? So I'll just play the Trailblazer and draw. And just go face. So his next turn doesn't really look good. He either plays 1 unit or Burn to Crisp and a 2 cost. Of course, he gets to hit Slash with that. So, yeah, that's like the obvious choice with Burn to Crisp. Looks like he doesn't have any 2 costs. He might, but yeah, he doesn't. So I think I have to take advantage of this and just build board as much as possible. This will draw Skykeeper. And if he can't clear this board, next time he loses. And even then, yeah, he's not going to win this. Ah, yes, Freud has the most. No one can even compare to the fast amount of cards that he has. Okay, GG. How many Smurf accounts do I have? Well, let's say, it's more than 1. There. That's my answer. It's more than 1. Or at least that's what I would say if I wanted to give a lame answer. You could always play the game. You could always just guess. Just like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and then there are a few visual clues that might give a hint or two. But I don't think I've bothered to do that for all my accounts, so. And then other times, the name might just give it away. What fun is it if I just give the answer when you could find out yourself? I think it's a lot more fun that way. Oh, I want to decline. Yeah, it's really fun to play with. Like, I wasn't really expecting it to be good, but I think it's pretty decent. Just the synergies is really nice. There are a couple of really good hand openings that you could get. Like you can have a fire hand card and like get Run Wild, and then you play Run Wild and you get Trailblazer. You hit face with Trailblazer and you have a handful of discounted cards. If that Trailblazer lives, well, we could test it right here. So we'll just look at these cards, and we'll have a 33% chance to draw Trailblazer, and when we do, we get to play both of these cards, but really we're just going to play Fox Familiar. Okay, so it looks like we didn't get Trailblazer, but this is a good opening regardless, because he can't really deal with that unless he has Skewer. And I can't think of anything else. Okay, there's that. You know what I could do? Okay, if he doesn't play anything else, I could play Fox and hope that it somehow tanks the death damage for Skykeeper. So I'll just do something like this. If it hits a Fox, then that's nice. If it doesn't, then whatever. Nice. Okay, so it lives. He is going to trade into that. Can't really play Pandora here. Well, she's not going to get much anyways. 2 costs? No. Okay, he's going to let his... I'll just play Pandora and trade into that. that overwrites his mana potion. So, yeah. I'll just brainstorm. Okay. What am I hoping to get from this? Maybe another banner card. And he's going to use Burn to Crisp on that. I guess I hope I draw units. Just to have some things to play. Yeah, go for this. Banner, yeah, I guess that works. It's just I won't be able to take advantage of Pandora's Draw. Next turn I'm going to go town this Yellowjack. And then maybe if he happens to build a board by turn 6, I can play Hurricane. Otherwise, I just catch whatever he plays. And I guess I'll hope that I draw some cards by then. He has a 1 cost in hand, probably. Other than that, or he forgot to end turn. Maybe it's a Shade or a... Did he play Shade? No, he didn't. So it could be a Shade. It could be that 1/2 that draws a death card. Could be a few things. Okay. I'll just play this. What does he have to answer this? He could have Sunder. He could have Unstoppable Chop. There are a few strength options that could clear this. And I don't think that's one of them. I could just catch that and go face. He's going to trade there. Okay. Respectable. Just going to catch that. And we'll just pass. So we got the draw engine that we needed. And also he's pretty close to dying on board. I can Hurricane if he puts in yards. And the light. That works. Or does it? That deals 2/1. I need 1 more damage. Maybe like a banner from Blitz. Or, maybe I can refrain from playing that, and I'll just draw some fire cards that will deal face damage. That's lethal. GG. So yeah, I think part of what makes this deck pretty good is that it has a lot of direct face damage. Like you have Sumi, you have Vlad, you have Antaro, and all that. Given that you get the right card, you draw the right cards, it manages well on board early on. If you ever match up against like a control deck and you don't kill them by the time it gets to the late game, like they have like a moderate amount of health, then you're not coming back from that most of the time. So we're 4 wins from Profit. Hello, alts. Nice to see you. Okay. Let's see. Guess we'll just check the match history. Friendcast, I've played against him a couple times today. What is he playing? Interesting. Who else? Flamingo guy, I played against him a couple times. Oh, and then there's Zygote right here. Security Gallic has been around for quite a bit. Yeah. Hi, Gene Reno. Okay. This is GoodDog stack. And we had our recent guest streamer, Shapungo. He did a pretty good stream last Tuesday. GoodDog stack. And we had our recent guest streamer, Shapungo. He did a pretty good stream last Tuesday. GoodDog stack. And we had our recent guest streamer, Shapungo. Last Tuesday. GoodDog stack. And oh, hello, GoodDog. How's your weekend? Okay, so far I played a couple of matches. Q seems pretty dead right now. I'm sure like a Smurf account or two could fix that. Oh, could be. Speaking of the devil. Well, speaking of the devil, got Smurf account right here. So good luck, Psycho. Guess we'll see you on the other side. Strength Whiz. I think last time I played against him with this deck, he was playing some kind of mid-range control-y type. So maybe I should try to prioritize building a board early on. I could go air. So turn 1 teleport, turn 2 head in the clouds. Yeah, that might seem good. Question is, do I want Gusto? Do I want to guarantee Gusto getting the discount, or maybe having something to play early on? Like this, I can play early. This guarantees some tempo early on, but turn 7 Gusto is really nice. I think I'll go with this. Okay, so what could you play? You could play Nico. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'll just play this. Best draw here would be Skykeeper. Trailblazer wouldn't be bad. Slash is eh. Oh. Eh. I could have coined out the Gato, but I'm saving that for the Head in the Clouds. I could play him next turn. He's not trading into it, so that lets me kill that. Head into the Clouds. I'll build some board. Yeah, I'll build some board. You need that for the tempo. If he kills it, then he kills it. If not, I hope I draw some 2-cost card or lower. Drawing hacks would be nice. Any of these would be nice, to be honest. Yeah. Let's see. Oh. Chicken soup. Fire. Okay. He might have dust, so maybe I'll just commit to building a board and going face. Yeah. If he happens to dust that, he's going to have two mana left. So maybe I want to have him draw out his resources. So let's say he has Eradicate in his hand. 4 mana, now he has 2 mana left. He uses that to hit face so that he can use his face to clear one of my minions. Plays a light. Well, I'm not going to let him with this. Yeah, I think I'd go for that. And the sooner I clear that, the better. Yeah. Since he doesn't res with his with this prism, he more or less buffs his units, so I really don't want that having a lot of health. So he unstoppable chops that. That's fine. That's not really my win condition. And it looks like he's trading that into that. That's also fine. I get to build a board with this and draw. This will give me Chakram. Not bad, but I think I'd rather save that for when I want to remove some stuff. So I'll just play this. And I'll give that Shroud. Just to curve out and have some more banner. Next turn I can play Hot Dog into Chakram into Firemander. So that's the entire turn 6 play I can make. I'd be left with what? Well, if that lives, I have 3 attack on my hero. I have 2 damage. Well, you know, with the Firemander, that's 4 attack. So I have 2 banner and 2 direct damage with this. Nice claw swipe, I guess. This still lives, which is pretty funny. Just buffed it twice just to have that live. Okay, I think I still go for this play. Or you know what? I could build board with Talonus, and I'll just buff the Gato and go face with that. I'd rather use this to react to his stuff than have that all go face and having him play units, and then I end up not having any answers to that. But, you know, this is fine, but I'd rather use this first. If you play something big, I could just gusto that and go face. Hello, Moon. Got like a couple people watching the stream. It's pretty nice. Okay. What does that get me? I could play Memory Management, and that'll get me Wing Blade and Arrow. Oh. God. Let me try restarting this. This does not look good. No. I'm main decking it. Partially for the fire synergy and partially just to try out the new buff. I think it's pretty fun to play with. Like, opponent grieves a little, has like a pretty valuable attachment on their hero. I play that and it's all gone. Against Heart, they just have like a bunch of mummies. Well, that's all gone next turn. Do I miss my... Oh, I missed my turn with this. Well, I couldn't do much with that. He has 3 cards, so it's not that bad. He's going to use that to trade in there. Yeah. Not the best. Maybe I just want some tempo. Yeah. There seems to be a little connection issue on my end. So refresh. Oh, God. Yeah, at this point, I'm still pretty far ahead on board. Now, if that Gusto, man, if I manage to play that Gusto before I disconnected again, then yeah, I think the game would still be in my favor. He could also play what? He could play Judgment. He could play. There are a couple of answers to the Gusto. Oh. Looks like I missed that turn, or... Okay, I'll just go face with that. And I'll set it for next turn. So even missing a couple turns, it doesn't really change the outcome here. What, he has Libra, but that doesn't really stop me from going face with that. So I think I still pretty much have this in the bag. Okay. Yeah, if I stop losing turns. Okay, Hot Doge gets me Run Wild, which gets me either Trailblazer or Skykeeper. I think either option, either draw is fine. I think that's lethal, right? So I just play that. Okay, GG. Good games, I go. I lost like a turn or two, but didn't really change the outcome of that. Okay, so let's see. I think things have been going pretty well so far, so maybe just try. Let's get this set up real quick. Ta-da! Hello? Is it showing? It's not showing. Wrong browser, probably. There we go. Now you guys should be able to see it. Okay, there we go. We'll just have 2 matches going at the same time, just like first stream. And yeah, we'll see how we do. So on the Sky Streamers account. Oh wait. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay. Haven't done that in a while. So on this account, I'm playing the Air and Fire deck that I showed you guys earlier. And on the other account, I replaced the Zumi with Imposter because some matches like Knockout Mask and Dracomantium, like their armor hero is pretty annoying, so I just have the Imposter just in case. And you know, Imposter is generally a good card for disruption. See that Skrill is pretty unfamiliar with this. Oh, you didn't get gift. Yeah, sometimes just the draw just is enough to screw us over. You know, I guess we'll just have. So we'll have one account queuing into constructed, and then I'll have the other account. What I'll do with this account is play. I'll just play like a private match against one of you guys. So code's gonna be SMORC 1. There we go. So this is going to be the ID. And you know, feel free to join. So on the top panel we have a private match going, and on the bottom we have a constructed match. So guess we found one for the constructed. So, you know, the bottom could be for non-viewers, so people who aren't watching the stream, they might match up against me here, and then one of you guys can match against me in a private match. Again, the code is SMORC1. I'll just type that in chat. There we go. Oh, wait. I forgot that match was rolling. Okay. Let's see how that's going. Probably don't have much time left. Oh, I still have quite a bit of time. I could go for a fire opening, so I'll just maybe take the chance. I could either take the chance and put like this kind of hand, or like I could go with a much safer hand with like a light and Pandora. But you know, guess I gotta do this for the content. Pendergast. Pendergast. Check my other account. Okay. We don't really see Gladiator that often. So it's pretty interesting. Maybe I'll just. I'm going to clear the Chakram, and next turn I can run wild into Hot Dog. It's nice to see some underused cards. Well, maybe not underused. It's just this is just unpopular. It's a little slow, so you know, kind of makes sense to see in Horic where you know the game plan is it's a bit more long term. I get to discount 2 cards with this, which is pretty nice. You can have what? Spore Blast, Casket, Old Fogey. That's probably one of the best case scenario for me, so I'll just do that and do that. I can easily clear this, and I get to go face with this and discount a whole bunch of cards. I'm just going to save the far room for next turn, just so I can take advantage of the banner. Guess I gotta close this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hot Doge draws me Catch, I think. Oh, where did Anti-Mago come from? I think I forgot to buy. I don't know where that came from. Interesting. Okay. This draws me Catch, yeah. I saved this for like turn 7-ish, turn 6 maybe. I'll Fire Rune to clear that. So I'll play this next turn for the Catch. And in the meantime, I'll just play Champ. And I'll save the Banner Gato for later. And I'll just go face with this just to dump my hand. I really don't need that much cards. That many cards. Spore Blast would be nice. There's also what? Foul Stench wouldn't be good because it leaves 4 of my units alive. And that's not going to solve the issue. What I can do is I can. That might be lethal. I think that's lethal. So I can Hot Doge that. GG's. Okay. Top is private, so if any of you guys want to match against me, you can type in SMORC1, and that'll be the code for my private room, and then the bottom is just constructed. So, you know, that's like the sniper's area, I guess. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, having a private match with the viewer isn't called sniping, but have it your way. Well, I'm pretty sure if viewers watching a stream and then they decide to match into queue just because of the stream, I think that's called sniping. Yeah, I guess it depends on how you define it. Okay, there we go. So we have that going. Looks like nobody's really... Oh! Nobody's squirrel. Okay. And squirrel it is. Good luck. Okay. Hork deck. I could go for this again. Turn 1, run wild. Turn 2, slash. Turn 3. No, that's turn 4. Turn 3, I guess, Wing Blade. Nice for the tempo and draw. So I played this. Nice, I got Skykeeper. Had I got Trailblazer, that would have been fine, I guess. Because then I could play this for turn 3 and then this turn 4. But, having something that your opponent might not likely answer, I think I have to clear that. No, or maybe... Okay. What are the chances he has banner? If he doesn't have any banner, what I can do is I can just hit face and have him trade that into here. So I'll just play this because I know I'm going to do that. Guess it depends. Okay, so here I'm deciding whether I should trade that into the 3-3 or just have the hit face, because either way that 3-3 might just trade into that 3-2 if he doesn't have any banner. But Strength has quite a few banners, like Powercrafter, On the Hunt, so I guess I trade into that. Also, it's not like Casket where the death effect happens, so all he gets is a draw. Okay, so... I wasn't really expecting anybody. Could have been you, could have been Zygo, could have been... Yeah. There were quite a few people. Just like this fire animation in the middle. It's pretty interesting. I'm just going to play this just for the tempo. I don't really have any other play right now. If he clears out in whatever, right? Guess I hope I get a unit at least. So Trailblazer might be nice. Okay, so he plays Old Fogey. Okay, let's see here. It's not bad. Guess I'll go here and here. Just more stuff for him to deal with. Not more stuff for him to deal with. This is just a bigger body. Flame Volley. That's an interesting option. but he's probably going to use that coin. Like maybe he uses that into all being. Like, you know, it's 1 unit, but if he doesn't have any other answers, then, you know, he might have to. There are a couple of... Okay, looks like we got a match in our constructed queue, so look at that going. Let's see what Skrill does. Okay, he plays Golem. Meh. Guess he hasn't really been getting... Guess his draws haven't been that great. Both of us haven't been really getting good draws here, it seems. Yeah, that works. And I'll pass. And we'll get our constructed queue going. We're facing against a guy named Pryor. Played against him a couple times. Pretty interesting. Banner, maybe? Oh. Okay. What do I have? Gear Grind Wing Blade. I guess I play neither and just play Trailblazer. I'll just play these and go face. Ragnarok is pretty interesting. Let's check out my constructed. Okay. He's like Heart Wiz control maybe, so no. I guess I just pick cards that make it really hard. Just have cards that is pretty difficult for him to remove. Skykeeper. Yeah. Not the best really. I'll just play Sky. I'll just coin him out and hope I draw something. Okay, for this. Oh wow. GG. Good game, Screw. If I had to guess, your hand somewhat break, maybe. Okay. You know, that's something that's pretty nice about Skykeeper. Like, he doesn't really have an answer. Yeah, he's forced to use his Flame Phoenix early on. Wish I had silence here. My hand has been bricking, which is really, really not good for aggro. Okay, we'll just get another match going. Yeah, kind of expected that. Like maybe you drew your Hydrax a little early. I think this is kind of the same situation that's going on over here. I haven't really been getting early game cards. I think the mulligan is pretty nice. Let's get this going. Round 2 against Girl, probably. Oh, Banner OTK maybe? Or it could be Banner, it could be Manglong. Could be any of those. Okay. Casket. Some silence would be pretty nice right now. Drawing Gusto would be an... Okay. Didn't draw Gusto, so it's fine. I think I Fire Ruin this. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go face because I could instantly lose if he draws something. If he high rolls, you know, he could also jar a souls that. So I think it was better to go face there. I think these cards are pretty good. Yeah, I'll just play these cards. Have an air hand. Okay, over here. Easy catch. It just clears both. Not great that I'm not developing board, but that's fine. I could go for almost okay. Okay, I think I know. Okay. Four cost. Oh. And then halfway, nope. He can still dust my stuff. He's not choosing to. Interesting. I really don't want him to have that pop off, so I'll just punch that and then I could slash that next turn. Let's see. Okay. It's better for me to use the banner here and hit that. I'll just play this for the tempo because even if that doesn't draw, I have blitz. Okay. And this game crashed, maybe. Get this going. Oh wait, did I close the wrong one? Yeah, I closed the wrong tab. Let's just F11 this. Refresh. I might miss my turn, which would not be good for me. And missed the turn I did. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm coming back after this. But you know, I guess there are a few outs. And I missed my turn here, depending on how fast this loads. Yeah, like, I think Agi Int and Strength Heart are like, no, not Strength Heart. Agi Int and Agi Strength are like the two main prisms I really play. Looks like I missed my turn here, but that's fine, I guess. Okay, I'm back here. And it crashed again. Okay. Looks like I'm losing here, but guess that's kind of what you expect when you're running two games at the same time. You know, it's all part of the risk. I think I might want to cut my losses here and just forget about the Heartwiz game. See if that improves anything. I can't tell if there's anything going on. Looks like it's his turn already, so I'll open that up again. So it looks like we're just going to stick with one window right here. Just stick with one window. So, yeah, the other match, he's only got a win there, but that's fine. How much time do I have left? I'm just going to play this just to see. Okay. Not bad. I'm overdrawing Blitz next turn, but that's honestly pretty fine. I don't really want it now. Something really cool is something cool that could happen is like I overdraw this, play hacks, play research, and then that would draw Blitz, and then I could use the light to draw Slash. Okay. Gotta save these jacks. So I'll just play those now. Let's draw Slash. And I'll just play this with a draw. A generally good rule of thumb is to draw before. Is really to draw before you commit anything. Like, spending the mana to draw is committing some things, but it's generally good to draw as much as you can before deciding to kill things or use spells, because you might get better options. Waterline, maybe? Waterline, Flame Volley, maybe, if you plays that. I think I have this in the bag because I could. This deals 6. And then I have 2 banner in hand. Yeah, that might be it. So well, GG Squirrel. Oh yeah, it was a minimum combo probably. Rainbow, not sure. Oh wait, you can't see the game. I think I might have done something with that. Let me change that real quick. Okay, screen share, clone properties, whatever that is. Okay, think it should be fixed. Okay, now you guys should be able to see the screen. Only Skrill will know what happened that game. Okay, so yeah, I fixed it now. Well, since we can't really play multiple accounts, I guess I'll just stick with this and go back to constructed ladder. Skrill likes to snipe streamers, so I guess that's his thing. I am treading in very dangerous snipe weaver waters. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, that's just how some games go. Like, depending on how dependent your deck is on certain cards, you just might get screwed over by mulligan. And really, I think that's part of what you need to consider in deck construction is that you have to consider consistency. So, you have tutor cards to draw the cards you need more often. Or you could have more unique individual cards that just gives your deck more overall value. But I think that in this game, especially like with the OD mechanic, like you just get cards from outside your deck. So I feel like there's less value in that, and there's more. It's just really valuable to know that you're always going to get a couple of cards just from your mulligan hand. So, you got blitz, and then, let's say you had like a hand dump strategy, you're just going to play a bunch of cheap units, and then you're going to blitz. Well, if you dump a bunch of cheap units and you don't draw blitz, then you're kind of screwed. But let's say you're playing INT, and well, you can solve that with a couple of things, like you could have a light draw blitz. So that's one way. Another way is that 2 cost that draws 2 1-cost spells. That's another way. And so, you could incorporate draw into your deck just to increase the consistency. Haha, sucks to be Wiz. Well, I think a light is pretty broken, maybe. Not really, because it doesn't really have that much of an impact on board. But it's like really strong in index, because it in most cases it just makes your deck a 29 card deck, because the 1 cost isn't really that relevant by itself. And you get banner, which is also nice. The revealing the 2 cards in your opponent's hand, that's like a bonus in my opinion. But it fits the card flavor nicely. The main value is in this draw. Oh yeah, Fizz doesn't suck. Like it has like a bunch of really good cards, like Orchid. Okay. Just F11 that. Okay. I didn't get to see who I matched up against. Could be Skrill, it could be Zygo, could be any one of those. Any one of you guys? Okay, so I think I'm just going to keep. I'll just retry the Fire Hand strat where I play this and I get Trailblazer 1 in 3 chance. Aw, That's still fine though. I could play this next turn, and ideally I would get slash off of this, so he plays a 2 health unit like that. I draw a slash, and then I can kill that. But it does leave a Zomboid, so if he has banner, he can clear this. If I draw Trailblaze, oh, you know what? No, that doesn't work because this Sunrise effect. Okay, I was planning to use that use Fire Rune on that, but it won't trigger, so that wouldn't be good for me. Okay, I dropped Trailblazer, so I guess I'll just go face. Worst case scenario, he clears the entire board with like Claw Swipe. Okay scenario, he trades this into one of my guys. Either one living is fine for me. This he might not be able to answer later on, and this is just what I get more draw and I get discounted cards. Cool. That's not going to really change the situation. Yeah, sure. You could do that and that. That's fine. This still lives. Let's see. He's going to do that. Wow, he doesn't trade. Best case scenario for me. Because I get to clear both things, maybe. Not both things, but... Okay, you know what I could do? I could do this. Have that draw. And put that 3 health, which puts that out of range of having that trade into there. And I could re-stealth it, reshroud it, and then I trade into that. I think he should have definitely used this face to trade into the Trailblazer. These now have a bunch of discounted cards. If this lives again, I could play Sworn Oni, and then that would just be a lot of value. I can play Sworn Oni, a light next turn. If he clears that, then no, that's expected. I can just play one of these two, and turn 5 catch. No, I could leave this for turn 6. Wow, CS? Yeah. Okay, past his turn. Maybe he left the game. Rage quit, maybe? Don't know. I guess I should have probably stuck with my plan, but it doesn't really matter at this point because he may have disconnected. So, yeah. I feel pretty confident here, so doesn't really matter what play I make. I could have hit with Trailblazer before and then snuck in a light. Guess I also somewhat from this play, so I missed like 1 damage. And a draw. That's fine. Yeah, he probably just left. He's like, I'm done with this. Oh, okay, he didn't disconnect, but that's not really going to change how this match will go. Haha, the flames won't trigger. Okay. That's a good game. guess we had a couple of good rounds with this deck. Maybe I'll just switch decks now. Let me just pull up the deck real quick. Okay, so we'll be switching decks. I heard a noise. I'm going to check what that is in a sec. So here, I have what I'm calling this at the moment. It's called test SMORC. It's just a test Vox deck that I have. So I'll just put that into queue. And thank you, Ventu Sora, for the follow. Oh, good game. Okay, so again, good game, Ventu Sora, and thank you for the follow. Q is dead. And I'm not going to follow that up with a punchline because that would be sad. So, match. Could be Skrill, could be Icicle, could be Ventu Sora. Could be anyone. Maybe it's Bacon. Oh, it's Pryor. Got a rematch. But he doesn't really know, does he? Okay, so as you can see, I have a bunch of fire cards in this deck. I think this is more fire. This is more focused on the fire element. This could be turn 2, so I can have turn 1. So I have 2 different turn 2 plays I can make. If this lives, I can play Sworn Oni, and I could just quote-unquote pop off with that. Now, the game is recommending me to choose this. Honestly, I think I prefer Champ. And I just play this turn 1. Best case scenario, this lives somehow, and he doesn't play any guard. And I just play Sworn Oni. This becomes a 3-5. He panics and plays a bunch of units. And I manage to get this and hit this into face. That becomes a 5-5 armor. And I get this going. I guess it really depends on whether this unit lives. Maybe regardless, yeah, he's going to clear. I think that was a misplay right there. Most definitely, if you have the choice, if you have the chance to kill an enemy unit over hitting face, I think That's a smart play, regardless of whether you're going aggro or not. Because board control is really important. Because now I get to do this. And I get to have my shenanigans going. And that's probably not what he wanted. Or, you know, maybe his mouse, you know, dragged to the wrong place. 7, I get to play this. I could have 2 quests going next turn. I think I do this. Yeah. Trailblazer, maybe? It's fine. Do I want him to have the health? Maybe not. I'll just deny him the health. I'm going to overdraw champ, but I think that's fine. He has judgment. He has waterline. Ooh. Thank you, XJ Beats Jr. for the follow. Ooh. I think we're looking pretty good so far. We're just high rolling at this point. I'll just play. Maybe on the 7/7 would have been better, but yeah. What could he play with this? Like Wet Dead, get 7 health. But yeah, the shot on that would have been better. I don't think it matters. What do you have? You have 10 damage. This is 6, 7, 17. That leaves 6. If I play that, I have 3 mana. I need 7 more damage. It looks like it's not lethal, but it's getting pretty close to lethal. I'm just going to OOD at this point. On the Hunt will get me Trailblazer. You know what? I think I'm just going to go all face because he wants to res that. Or not because he wants to res that. I could style on him. And maybe not because I miscounted. Yeah, good luck dealing with that. You're gonna do like what? Doomsday? Draw me a bunch of cards. I still have lethal. With Zumi. Think this game is pretty much in the bag. Overwatch TF2. Oh. Imagine playing a FPS game. Yeah, it's probably just me. Well, good game. Good game. Okay. I think that match went pretty well. Definitely high roll. That's some points. You know, a couple of misplays from the opponent, but yeah. I think this match goes to show like if you don't deal with aggro's units early on, then it could really snowball out of control. Like you saw that he didn't kill the Fox Familiar when he could have the option to, because then what happened was I just Onied and then I just basically snowballed off the stat buffs and draws. Oof. Elite Boy. I wonder who this is. Okay. I can play this turn 1. And then what? He'll just have 1 mana? He's aggro, right? So Aggrohoric. Maybe. Maybe this is better. Maybe I can rely on high rolling if this lives. But he's probably going to play things because he's Horic. Ah, yes. The meme. Very respectable, sir. You are very cultured in playing this meme. It's just that it's I guess maybe this wasn't the best time to play it. But 2-5 is pretty like that's a lot of stats. I'll just clear that. Next turn, I can go Trailblazer into whatever one cost draws me. Ideally, it would be Fox Familiar. He plays Boulder. Then I go Tox. But he could have Banner, so maybe that's not the play. I'll just develop my board. I'll face hit that because then he won't be able to have that live after trading with one of my 2 attack units. Claw Swipe would be pretty bad for me. He's not trading. Okay. Do you have anything to clear that? I mean, that's pretty good for me. I think hitting that would have been better. Because now I get to use down there, and what does this draw me? Either Fan Dancer or Cube Jr. Okay, so there's Fan Dancer, Cube Jr., Hana, Brimstone. Just a whole bunch of options. I think out of these, Fan Dancer or Hana would be the best draws. Okay. Need 2 costs. Okay, Fan Dancer, nice. Get to go face a bit more. What does Cash draw me? Cash draws me Hana and Treasure Hunt, so I could play that, and Treasure hunt. Yeah, that could be my next turn play. Develop a 2/3, and I draw what? Draw 3. It's pretty nice. Hmm. Disconnect maybe. Not so sure. Okay, so I guess I could use this to showcase a pretty cool interaction. So this unit, okay, this has lifesteal, and what's really cool is that any unit has lifesteal. You know, obviously, if that hits, if the unit hits the hero, the enemy hero, then you know you heal from that. But also, it's pretty much any damage. So not only from the combat, so not only does the 4 damage heal you, but also the 2 damage that triggers off the glory. So I heal for 6, which is pretty cool. So I'll just reshroud that and go face. Maybe he didn't have any turn 4 plays. And he's just waiting. Okay. Probably disconnect, but you know, good game. And depending on how the stream goes, we might be able to fit a couple more games in. So we'll just get a match going. Let's see. Got one already. Honestly, that was a pretty good match. Okay, against Skyer Weaver. Let's see here. This might be the play. Maybe this. So what? I play this turn 1, or this turn 1. If he plays the unit down using this, and then turn 2. Well, you know, maybe treasure chest. I could save this for cash when I draw it, so I'm going with Firesight. Keep Junior might be the play, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. That prompts him to... That makes him have to answer this, because I'm just going to heal a bunch if he doesn't. 4 costs. Cool. That lives. Now, do I want to use... I think I can save Elderfall. So this lives, and I get to play my Stink Eye. He now has a 4-cost Jacko. So he can't play that. Some silence would be nice. Oh, I like this. Looks like the opponent is like trading to here because they want to kill it. Well, they're going to have to punch it again, which just makes it more annoying for them. And you know what? Let's just deny them draw. And I'm just going to trade the hot doge because I want to maximize face damage. Some good responses would be Claw Swipe, Spore Blast, Quadra, Poor Jacko. Okay. Mushroom is okay, I guess. So what's the play here? I think I'd go Dive Bomb, Face Punch. These two go face, and then have that trade into the fun guy. There we go. He's pretty limited on options here, like 5 cards. He can't really play this. Foul Stench would be okay. Volcano. Wait, is Volcano a strength card? I think it is, right? Yeah. I don't think he runs that. That's what? 10 damage. Yeah, I think that's lethal. Good game. Okay. Maybe we can fit in another 2 games with this. Okay. Let's queue first. I guess while we wait, I'll just go over what this deck does. So what I have here is I just have a whole bunch of fire synergy cards. So I have Catch, Vlad, Flame Volley Zunimi. Obviously, a lot of these go face because you need damage early on. And then I have Crystal Cash, which can draw either Tox. Oh, it can draw a Tox. It can draw Hannah, and it can draw Treasure. Where is it? Draws Treasure, and then I just get a lot of tempo and draw from that. Okay, so this is turn 1. The ideal turn 1 play when you're going first. Turn 2, I can go either Crystal Cash or I can play Hot Dog. Turn 3, maybe Glorious Mane. Yeah, we'll try that, see how that goes. But this is turn 1, no question. Okay, I think I forgot to hit face. Okay, whatever, that's just 1 damage. Okay, missed 1 damage from that, that's fine. Maybe he's reaching for another banner. I'm going with this because I need the 3 damage to clear that. And both these go face. Okay, so luckily I have silence. Guess I'll play this and Cube Jr. Well, I guess I didn't need to, but yeah, I could have gone with Brimstone. That might have been the safer play. But this at least puts more threats on the board. He has to adjust that. Cloud Sloth. Question is, do I care about his Cloud Sloth? He's only discounting 3. No, he's discounting 4. Does that matter? And I think maybe not. Like, if I clear that, I lose a lot of tempo. So I think I go face. And make him deal with all my stuff. If he has, like, Hurricane, then, you know, well, I get punished. I get punished by plays like Hurricane or any other board clear, but I think I'd rather take that risk and just go face. And, you know, right now he has Sentry Key, so he's searching for an answer, or like it's really tough for him to deal with multiple things when he's relying on Sentry Key to use his hero and punch down on like units each turn. Yeah, so I get the strat gets countered by that. Question is, does he want to kill a Cube Jr. or okay, he kills both. But right now he's pretty low. He doesn't really have much cards in hand. Restart that. Yes, every damage matters. That 1 damage will be missed. I might miss a turn from this. I'm just going to play Brimstone as soon as I log back on. Whoa. Go, go, go. Okay. Looks like that's not working out, so I'll just use the browser. think that there's no doubt that I missed a turn already, but can't really do much about that right now. Okay. Wait, what happened? Pretty sure I'm on the same account. Did that match not happen? Maybe. Let's see here. Looks like we're encountering a couple of issues. Okay, nice. Let's see what hand we get. Okay, play Stink Eye. So I don't really know what happened to that match. We're just gonna see what the match history, what the match feed shows. I think that's a pretty good hit. No one really wants to play a 6 cost draw too. He's gonna hit that with his face maybe. Or his removal. Okay. Think I have a pretty good response to that. Okay. I'm gonna have to clear that with Zumi. Just because health totals can definitely snowball out of control. Okay, yes, that. Brimstone, maybe? Okay, that's fine, I guess. I think... What does he have that could answer this? Can't really think of much. Or you know what? I could trade in both of these. So one line of play I could have made was having the fan dancer go face, but I feel like he could have had double banner to address that. Maybe he wants to play treasure chests. Thinking maybe firesides to play. I'm losing a lot of health, but I kind of need the draw. So next turn, I hope that I get Elderfall, Cube Jr., something like that. Oh, there's Cube Jr. So maybe you can try something like that. This might look strange at first, but what I've done is I put Cube Jr. out of banner range, so he has to have 2 banner now, and that works. Okay, so you know he has to trade his face into that, so that gives me a lot of health. And now might go for Pandora. Yeah, I'm going for Pandora here. I don't really want to play these cards. And I have to hope that I draw a bunch of cheap cards. Okay, that works. This can draw. This draws Hannah and Tox, so I can play that for tempo next turn. Looks like he can't really address this Pandora this turn. Ideally, I want some way to deal with the Queen. There's the answer. And I play both of these. I think things are going pretty well here. Interesting. Did the screen freeze for you guys? No, it's still working. Okay. Clear my entire board. That's fine because I get 2 units from this. I think I draw here. And do I want to use these vials? I guess I'm going to, because I either live or die here, so YOLO, right? Think I really need the draws as soon as I can. That's fine, because I can do this. Okay, let's see. I can Glorious Main into that. So Glorious Main, that leaves 8. I can Vlad and hope that both hits kill that. Or, you know, okay, I'll do this. Do I have any fire? Okay, this looks weird, but I want to guarantee that this dies, so I'm doing that, and I'm doing that. Okay, and now I heal for 3. And now he has this kind of board to deal with. If you can't kill that, or if you can't kill either, and he doesn't put up any Okay. Well, he has that. Okay. You're gonna have hit that. Yeah. I need this to draw something. Ideally, I don't really want to have to trade into that. Sunder. Oh wait, I can go past face with this. Yeah. So I can do that. I draw Sunder. It removes the guard. Right? It removes the guard. How much face do I have? Yeah, I should have thought about Sunder. I think he's obligated to have that hit that. So at least 9. And then what? He's drawn treasure chests. Interesting. He doesn't have any answers in his hand. And I don't think 5 mana would change much of what's going on. Yeah, that's not really going to help. Wow. I think that game was pretty close. This game was pretty close. Good game to Fluke. Oh, he was deciding whether to use. Okay. Good game. Wow, that was close. Okay. So let's see what happened to that other match. Looks like I disconnected from that, but that was expected. Okay. So I think that's going to do it for this Sunday. Hope you enjoyed the stream. To anyone to my 2 viewers out there, hope you enjoyed the stream. And yeah, I'll just call it here. So see you in the sky.